Welcome back to Everything About Nothing. I'm Ye, and I'm here with my guy Future.
Yo, what's good?
What up, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Life is good, man. I
Feeling good, living great.
just trying to. How you been, man? How you been? You been wild on the internet, bro. What's good with you, man?
Man, I'm sorry, bro. I just want to apologize to everyone out there that I offended. But 2024, I'm running for president.
You got
So
my
I
vote,
need
man.
y'all vote.
You got my vote, man.
Yep, that's what we here for. But I want to talk about today. I just want to start off with some shit I've been seeing recently. Have you watched the Crew League?
You talking about when them niggas be hooping and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Other
seen.
rapper niggas.
Yeah, I seen that, man. I seen that, man. They ain't called me though. You know what I'm saying? They want to get working out there, bro. They called Quavo. They called the wrong dreadhead, so it's cool though. But
Hey, that nigga can hoop a little bit. I
he,
ain't gonna lie.
he cool. He ain't beat me, but it is what it is.
Yeah. And then for those of y'all that don't know what the Crew League is basically it's on Revolt, run by Puffy, and so it's a group of rappers. They go ahead and they get their own crews. They bring them with them. At least supposedly they crews. It really just be some hooper niggas and one nigga that they actually know, and they all compete and hoop against each other for some money. But yeah, this year who they got on there?
Look at my boy Babyface Ray. They
Roddy
got
Rich,
Roddy Rich, man. They got
21 Savage,
21 Savage,
Nardo
Nardo
Wick.
Wick. Yes, sir.
Them two niggas is ass.
Hey, no cap.
Them
Nardo
niggas
Wick
is
is
horrible.
horrible. Hey, he a shooter in the field, not in the court. You feel me?
Nah, them boys have never in their life ever touched a basketball.
Nah, most definitely not. But who else is on? I know there's more people on there.
Joyner Lucas is on there. Waka Flocka was on there.
Waka Flocka, yeah. Jordan Lucas kind of like his career kind of flopped, but
Nah, his ass was actually out there hustling. I was surprised. I ain't think Buddy ass. He was taking it serious as fuck.
yeah. And what happened? I ain't gonna speak on. Let y'all niggas watch it, but just know like his career kind of flopped. But
Nah, I thought Waka would be a better hooper than what he was.
Walker's too old, bro. Walker, he's just
Old ass
he's
nigga.
not relevant like he used to be for real.
He don't got as much money as me.
Hey, that's true. I mean,
He should have called me.
hey,
I dropped like what 100 on them wheelchair niggas.
that's wild. Hey, see, it's about right now. This is the problem with you already in the media, bro. You be wilding, but you know
Man,
I rock with you, man. You know I rock with you.
shit, I fuck with you. You a toxic nigga.
Hey,
I'm not really a toxic nigga, but
I wouldn't even really necessarily call it toxic,
I
man.
just believe in me.
Hey, I respect that. I wouldn't call myself toxic. I would more say, you know, I love who I love, and sometimes people who I don't love get hurt.
Shit.
Hey, look, man, some real scary shit. For me personally, it's scary for me getting called toxic. I can't. My wife, I always think, see how I'm tweaking. If the women out there think I'm toxic, you know what I'm saying? So, it's funny though. As far as music goes, we're both
Mhm.
artists, great artists in the industry. So I feel like old school music we make in a sense, people might deem as toxic, yet they be singing it. Like Pleasure P made that song, Boyfriend Number Two. It's a toxic song, but people used to play it, bro, and bump it all the time. So what's your opinion on toxic R&B songs, man?
I think a lot of people like them because either they can relate to it or they're intrigued by it because it's something they haven't been through. So they kind of live in life through someone else.
Okay.
Like for me, I really vibe with R&B. R&B is my shit. You know I got the best R&B playlist ever, nigga. I ain't gonna hold you.
Word. Definitely.
But
Am I on there?
yeah, you got a couple on there.
Okay, see, that's all I need to know. So I know it's
Yep,
great. Sensational.
you got a few. But yeah, no, I think that's really what it is. A lot of niggas they want to try to either live through someone else's music, and so they kind of hype shit up that they don't have the balls to do. Or some niggas they listen to it because they've been through it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you done been through some of that toxic shit, you know exactly what's going on in them songs.
Like, what's that song called back in the old day? Dilemma. That song's a banger, but if you listen to the lyrics, it's a toxic song. Like,
Yeah.
that's just crazy. It's really, really crazy. All right, so as far as music you have made, man, what's a song that you think might be toxic? Or people might deem
None,
as.
nothing. It's all for God.
Okay, everything you do is for God.
Yeah, I'm the voice for God.
So you,
God speaks through me.
okay, okay. Well, All right. So what's my songs then? What would you deem any of my songs? All my songs toxic. Some of them, what would you deem them as toxic? I don't play. They are. I'm just telling my story, really. You know, I'm in
Uh,
love with Sierra still. So,
no, that's for sure. I can see it, brother. I hope you get your girl back. But that
hey,
nigga Russell got your bitch on lock. I can't
hey,
lie.
it's cool,
But
bro.
what's that one song? Love You Better? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, yeah, man. Shout out to my man Key. He's not here today, man. But what he say? He say you fall out of love with Key. You know how to remix it for him. You know what I'm saying? But
No, I love that song. That's actually probably my favorite song of the year.
yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, for real, man. That whole album, man. I took time with it, bro. I took my time and tried to really put it out there. You know, we got our song together on that album together, man. You know, I got Drake and all them. It's a great album, bro.
Drake is the best artist ever.
Better than you?
Greatest artist to ever live.
Better than Wayne?
Greatest. The greatest.
How do you go to that conclusion, bro? What makes you go to that? I mean, you said a lot of bold statements. That's a pretty bold statement to say.
If you just look at the longevity, man, and look at what he's done for the rap industry, the music industry, fuck the rap industry. The man has been around for a long time. He keep the lights on in a lot of buildings. He keep a lot of artists' careers afloat. And you gotta get that nigga credit where credit's due. Shit, he done wrote a couple of my bars.
I was gonna say, have you not been in there doing work for years, generations? Like,
No, I have, but when I need a bar, I call my man Drizzy. So
no, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I miss the old Kanye. You know, I hate the new Kanye. You know what I'm saying?
the always rude Kanye.
Always rude. Never
Shut
the
the
new
fuck
Kanye.
up.
Always rude Kanye, man. That's what I'm talking about right there, man.
Man, I found God, bro. I ain't gotta be rude no more.
I
But
respect it.
and plus, it don't matter because niggas done got more money than me, so I ain't really gotta say shit. The money talk for me.
I respect it, man. I can tell. I can tell.
But I'm a community man at the same time.
So how do you feel though in our reality about the situation going on with Adidas and whatnot and everything dropping you, man? How do you feel about that?
Fuck them niggas. I'm glad to be out that contract.
Yeah, I've been seeing stuff, man. I don't really be on the media like that, but we industry niggas, so we hear about it, talk, it goes around. So I heard you was at Skechers today, man. And they kicked you off the premises. How do you feel about that?
That's fake.
Oh, it's fake news.
That's fake.
Okay, okay.
Nobody is ever kicking me out of anywhere. Me?
Yes.
You got life fucked up.
All right, hey. You know what? I like you, yeah, man. You stand on business. That's why I rock with you, man. For real.
But speaking of albums that recently came out, is there any of them that stand out to you? I fuck with the Lil Baby album that recently
A
came
little
out.
baby, cool, man. I rock with little bro. Shout out to little baby, man. I like him, bro. He always doing his thing. He about getting money, man. And I respect that.
Yeah, I could probably teach him a few things.
Hey, I'm sure you could. Like, you are very,
The most influential nigga.
I wouldn't say all that, but I see where you're coming from.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna move forward. Um, and my man, Drizzy Drake, I was disappointed. He pushed his album back.
Yeah,
Disappointed.
I was looking forward to that. Drake
Yeah.
and 21, that's gonna go hard.
Yeah. Rihanna coming out this week, I'm pretty sure, Friday.
Hmm.
I gotta call her line after this little interview. I'm gonna call her up, see how she doing. You know what I'm saying? Checking on her.
Yeah, somebody got checking on her because she with that nigga ASAP. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Who was coming out? Oh, Kodak.
Little Bill.
Yeah, man.
You know a few little bills out there.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, before we go any further, I gotta give a shout out to my man Hugo. Shout out to you, my boy. You already know what it is. I just want to put that out there for you.
That man Hugo knows. Yeah.
He's a real nigga.
Hey, connections is crazy, ain't it? Small world for real, ain't it?
It's a big world, and I'm just a bigger man.
I respect it. But nah, what's your thoughts on the album though? At least Lil Baby was hard. You been bumping it, man. You been listening to it?
Yeah, I just put that motherfucker on. I didn't have high expectations for it. Lil Baby's cool, man. I would say I ain't really fuck with him too hard as of late. A lot of the shit he been putting out just been kind of mid to me. I know a lot of the masses really fuck with his music heavy, but for me, it's just been hit or miss.
I mean, you got hard judgment though, so it makes sense. Your judgment's a very stern one. You stand on a lot of business, like I said earlier, so it makes sense.
What'd you think about it?
Thought it was cool, man. I ain't played the whole thing through yet, but I definitely been bumping it. You know what I'm saying? I'm too busy. I don't got time to listen to a nigga in my ear all day long. You know what I'm saying? So
So what do you usually listen to?
myself,
Yeah, so
myself.
you got like a guilty pleasure artist that you listen to?
Guilty pleasure. Speak more on that. Yeah. What do you mean by that?
So like an artist that maybe you might be trying to bump behind closed doors that if someone happened to walk in or you listen to this artist or you usually listen to this artist with your windows rolled up in the car, not too loud because you don't really want other motherfuckers to know you listen to them. Or maybe you don't give a fuck, but maybe something that other people be like, damn, you listen to him? What the fuck?
I feel like, to me as an artist, I want to listen to everybody. So, with that being said, I like rock music here and there, bro. So if you want to say guilty pleasure, I would say rock music for me. Um, I like what's that one song? Last Resort. You know, cut my life into pieces. It's kind of like an emotional song. I
Mm,
make emotional music sometimes.
Cause you
Cause I what?
traumatized.
About what?
Maybe your childhood.
You know, that could be a possibility.
You come off as like a very hurt man. I'll be honest.
Oh, you want to talk, man? But I ain't gonna. Let me get some more Waukesha in my cup. I'll be right back, man. Hold on. Be
That's
right back. So you saying I was a hurt man? What you mean by that?
man. I would just say that a lot of your music comes off as if you got some healing to do. You avoiding a lot of problems.
You know, uh, being personal, man. I grew up with a lot of trauma. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, you know, my dad wasn't always around. Grew up in a little rough neighborhood here and there. Not always. I had the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? Still my grandmother had a nice life, but I didn't always stay with her. So went through a lot of stuff, but I'm working through it daily, and I do that through my music and just through therapy. I'm gonna get through it. How about you? Have you got any trauma? You're a pretty fucked individual. So how do you feel about trauma and childhood trauma?
Man, I would say that I've dealt with a lot of my trauma, my childhood trauma. I think that I didn't have the worst upbringing, but I got into a lot of trouble growing up. I tried to be into the wrong things, but I had to go ahead and learn about my head and just deal with the shit later on. And I had
Yeah.
to come back and revisit it. And I had a lot of tough conversations with my parents, conversations that they didn't maybe want to hear, they wasn't ready to have. Niggas did a lot of crying, a lot of screaming, a lot of yelling, and we better for it. So at the end of the day, I can't complain. Niggas have came a long way.
No, facts. I feel like honestly, man, with childhood trauma with me at least, I've had some conversations, at least not all of them. I need to have more conversations with my peoples, but a lot of conversations I had growing up, like they hard, because the trauma you bring, no one wants to talk about it, leave it in the past. They don't want to bring up
Yeah,
the hurt, but it needs to be brought up because it hurt me as a child. With that being said, though, when you come to your guardian or your parents or whoever may have affected you in that childhood, you gotta give them grace, man. You gotta give them grace because they're learning too. You know,
yeah,
they're learning every day, just like we were as kids. Like, because even me now, I don't have any children, but as an adult, um, some things I know I've done wrong to my family or anything like that, that I probably hurt people and caused them trauma. That's because I'm still hurting on the inside. So it's definitely important to fix that.
yeah. I would say that that's a big thing. Like your parents, they was growing up, they was making mistakes. A lot of us have younger parents. At least a lot of my friends do.
Yeah.
Um, and so it's kind of like a baby growing up with a baby, and so your parents is learning and growing and trying to teach you how to learn and grow, and they're doing the best that they can.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I think that's why a lot of those conversations is hard because your parents they want to kind of move on from it because they know they fucked up, and it's hard for them to be able to realize and say it to your face,
It's
like
hard to face reality, man.
yeah.
It's hard.
And so they can't really take it. But once they do finally deal with it, it takes some time to deal with it and think about it. But they'll come around. At least for me in my situation, my parents came around, and I think one thing that helped me too was just forgiving and letting them be. because I think the thing that helped me the most was when I stopped looking at my parents as parents. Not to say they ain't my mom and dad, but I started looking at them like human beings who's just going through life and they're making their own mistakes and they're learning and they're growing.
Mm-hmm.
Because once I take that aspect out of it, of them being my mom and my dad, then it's like, all right, you just a regular person trying to get your shit together. And so I'm gonna try to get my shit together, and I'm gonna give you the grace to be able to make your mistakes and improve. I'm not gonna let you just walk over me and shit on me, which my parents don't do that. But either way, if that was the case, I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm gonna stand up for myself. But other than that, I'm gonna let you rock out and make your mistakes, and I'm gonna just keep it pushing.
And I hear you on the far as not seeing them as parents. I'm not saying I don't respect my parents, man, but like I said, my father
You
was.
don't respect them?
I do, I do. My bad, my bad. I respect my parents a lot, but they did a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? They did everything they could. You know what I said? My dad wasn't always around, but as I get older, you know, I try to call him here and there. Like, I'm okay with having a relationship. I'm not really seeing him as like a dad, but
Mm-hmm.
more as like somebody who wasn't ready for a child. You know what I'm saying? But he's trying his best now, so I can't hold that against him because if I do that, for one, I'll be hurt. Because it happens to
Right.
him, I'm like, if I never had the chance to rekindle that relationship, even though it wasn't my fault, the fact I'm like that bridge burned for what reason, man? Because I've had good memories with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I've had bad ones too. Probably more bad than good. But when he does try, they're good memories. I will always have that. So why not try to make more memories that are good so I can have that to remember him by, man? So I feel like it's important. Forgiveness is a big thing. It's hard to do. That's why it makes it so important to do. Because it's hard to do. And people can't do the hard things in life. So, you know, it's important. And people should do it.
Shit, I want to come back to that. Don't forget the hard things to do in life. But before we go too far, I want to answer my own question about guilty pleasure artists.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
For me, you heard of Central C?
I ain't heard that, man.
Nah, you seen the Doja Cat song?
You know, Doja Cat, not really a fan of listening to her.
Nah, it's not her song. He sings a song about Doja Cat.
Okay, I'll go. Go ahead and sing it for me. I might put something in my head.
They say, "How could I be homophobic? My bitch is gay." You heard that?
I've heard that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That little UK nigga.
So you like UK niggas?
No, don't get me to lying on here. I don't fuck with all the UK niggas, but I be listening to some
Who
of
do
his
you fuck
music.
with, yeah? Who you fuck with, yeah? Tell me right now.
I fuck with Drake. I fuck with Future. I fuck with Ye.
Oh, you yeah. The three niggas. That's cool.
I fuck with Uzi.
Uzi, that's my man's.
Yeah,
Uzi, Glock in my purse. Got Glock in my purse.
that's who I fuck with. But yeah, no, I just wanted to put that out there, man. I felt like it was wrong for me to how you put your shit out and not tell my guilty pleasure artist.
Most definitely. But speaking on that, while we on this little topic, before we go anywhere else, bounce around too much. Um, you know, labels been going on. YoungBoy just got signed. You know,
To Motown.
Motown. But I want him to go somewhere else. Do you know who Druski is?
The fat guy?
Yeah, the fat guy.
The
Big
fat bitch.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I wouldn't call him that, but you know, that's your preference. You know,
No, I like him. I like him.
funny guy.
Yeah, he be doing
Funny.
the funny shit.
I want to get on the Instagram live one day, man. But I want to get signed. I wish he would have got signed to Could Have Been Records. Young boy, how you feel about that? Getting signed to Could Have Been.
I think that he ain't gonna be able to actually sign no big artists like that. But I think in reality, I don't know if it's a joke or it's not. He should really be trying to sign artists. I think that's a good way for him to interact with his fans and the little tryouts that they be doing. He be having some real talent that come on there every now and then.
Yeah,
And so if he can get somebody to actually sign with him, that'd be a good investment for him. And it'll also be a good way for him to grow his platform and connect with people.
most definitely.
So,
Most definitely. I agree. Drewski's a funny guy, man, but I can tell when I watch the stream, you know, when I'm on the road, I'm traveling. Sometimes I scroll through the Instagram and I see him on live and I see some good talent. I want to
yeah.
reach out and, you know what I'm saying, work with him. But on one of my songs, potentially.
And I fuck with, I love Atlanta.
Most definitely.
I love Atlanta so
Amazing
damn
place.
much.
Sensational place.
Yeah, I don't think he really from Atlanta though.
Where you think he from?
I think he's from Gwinnett,
Okay.
the north side.
North
He ain't
side.
really from Atlanta, but he's still. We claim him as Atlanta nigga though,
Okay.
so he get the Atlanta love. But what was we talking about earlier? We was talking about not many people wanted to do the hard things, right? Is that what
Correct.
we talking about?
Yes, sir.
I would say one thing as a man, bro. I don't know. You tell me how you feel about it,
I'm listening.
but I would say something that's important for me to teach my sons growing up is to learn to have discipline over your urges to have sex. I feel like a lot of niggas they don't have the discipline to be able to say I'm not gonna have sex because it's too easy. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like you go out there, you go fuck whoever, and then that end up getting you down bad, bro. Because then your mind not in the right spot.
Most
You putting
definitely.
pussy over business. You putting pussy over friendships. You putting pussy over important shit that you could be doing to better yourself. And I feel like truly as a man, one of the keys to being successful is learning to be sexually disciplined. Because once you can master that, that's probably one of the hardest things in life to master. So if you can do that, then you can probably do anything in the world, bro.
Let me stop you, man. I'm gonna say discipline as a whole is important, bro. Um, Sexual discipline is definitely important, but discipline as a whole is just hard to come by. You know,
It is.
like we couldn't get where we're at currently without discipline. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of long nights, hard work you
Yeah.
gotta do, and that's anything in life. Discipline.
You be practicing semen retention, so yeah, I know you disciplined.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I do what I gotta do, man, to stay great. You know, to stay sensational. Um, but yeah, I feel like discipline's important, and turn down sex. It comes with it. You gotta turn down,
Especially when you got a lot of women coming at you.
and you know I do. But
I don't know how I would know, but
I'm Pluto. Come on.
you right.
I mean, yeah, I understand you be pissing a lot of people off, including women, but I'm not that kind of guy. But it's
I
cool
love
though.
women.
I know you love them, but you scare me
I
away too.
no, I support all that women do.
Okay,
I'm in women's corner.
okay.
I'm their biggest ally. I want my wife back.
Hey, you seem real hurt, man. You trying to do a joint song together? We can, do a "Love You Better" part two or "Worst Day" part two. Anything you want to do, we can, spin the track.
Let's do that. Let's get that locked in.
Most definitely, most definitely. Um, but no, in all seriousness, no, though, man, discipline is important, and coming with growing in life, man. Turn down things like sex for sure. Something that
Yeah,
you got to be disciplined in. Most definitely, most definitely.
but
I was gonna ask you though. I wanted to jump to it before we got to that serious topic. We can come back to it for sure, but you know,
nah, fuck the serious shit. Let's have some fun.
okay,
Feel like the last few pods been serious, so
yeah, for sure. Um, drink my cup real quick. Like I was saying,
what you got in there?
it's that purple. You know what I'm saying? But don't worry about what's in my cup. This
It's
is my
apple
cup.
juice.
This is my cup. Don't worry about what's in my cup.
Oh,
um,
I think you talking to the wrong nigga.
I'm talking to you, yeah.
I think you talking to the wrong nigga.
I'm talking to you, yeah.
I'll shut this whole shit down. Sensational.
That's my line, man. But you got it. You can use it for now.
Oh, okay. I appreciate it
Oh,
for letting me have my shit.
you, I'm not finna say argue with this.
Okay, don't. You ain't got more money than me,
You finna lose all your shit. I ain't gonna lie.
and I still have more money than you.
But you ain't got more girls than me.
How many houses you got?
We got about 4 or 5.
You worried about women. That's the goddamn problem.
I'm
That's
trying.
why I was talking about teaching my sons to be sexually disciplined.
I'm trying to find
Because
my
you
wife.
worried about women,
I'm,
and you need to be worried about getting with the times.
I'm trying.
We trying to start some shit around here. We building shit. And what
What?
the fuck is you doing? Just an addict.
Codeine crazy. Uh, so we was talking about Druski and them. And you saying that they have some good artists on there, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. So in the industry right now, rappers, singers, artists in general, who's underrated to you? I mean, clearly you think you're the best out here besides Drake. So,
Yeah.
so who's under you besides everybody? You know what I'm saying? Give me some names.
I would say Jeremiah is the most underrated R&B artist. Jeremiah can sing, bro. Really fucking well. And he can write a song. I feel like a lot of people lack one of the two abilities. They can
Mm.
either write a song or they can sing. Not many motherfuckers can do both. But he don't have the same praise that some of the other people get. And I think that somebody need to get Jeremiah his flowers.
Okay, I respect that.
Cause I mean, shit. I don't know about you, but I be having a lot of birthday sex on my birthday.
So you don't have discipline? What you saying to me?
I said on my birthday, that's a special occasion.
So you just have multiple women on your
So you,
birthday?
why you watching my dick?
I'm just asking a question.
You worried about my dick?
I'm not worried about nothing like that.
So then move on.
You a funny guy, yeah. Funny guy, man. Uh, Moving on, like you said, Wale to me is very underrated. Wale is a great artist. Always has been very lyrical. Uh,
Wale kind of inspired this show.
he did.
If we
He
being
did.
honest,
He did.
It,
He did.
this show was what this close to being called the pod about nothing.
Yes, sir.
We love Wale over here.
The breakup song got me. Kind of inspired me. Make my song "Love You Better." I got my inspiration from that, from the breakup song.
I know I inspire a lot of niggas.
You don't inspire a lot of people. Not as of right now, you don't. Maybe in the past. The old Kanye.
Even if you hate me, I'm inspiring you to take action. Am I not?
I mean, I'm just taking action on this cup, but
But nah, go ahead with your Wale take. I don't mean to keep interrupting you.
it's a thing for you all the time. You stay doing that, but it's okay. No, Wale, man, he's a great artist. He's put out great projects. People sleep on him, man. Like his last project he put out, I can't remember the name of it.
But it was a great one, huh?
It was, what I'm saying, this should be getting to my head sometime, man. But it had Black Bonnie on there, 50 in the Safe. It had some great songs on there. Like I said, I can't remember the whole thing. I can see the picture of the album. I can see everything about it. I just can't think of the name of the album.
Wale makes really good breakup music and love songs.
Most definitely. That's why I want to
I
get on
don't
a
fuck with
feature
none
with
of
him.
his
Hey, you're not gonna keep on
upbeat
cutting me
shit.
off. You're not gonna keep on cutting me off, man. Listen here, yeah. I'm tired of it. I'm talking. Let me talk.
But you don't have the answers, nigga.
I'm not sway in the morning.
You don't have the answers, nigga. So like I was saying, I don't fuck with none of that upbeat shit while they be doing. When that nigga gets to ride in the beat, take it real slow, he talk about women, talk about love. That's his little pocket. He should stay in there. I don't give a fuck if he make the same song 100 times. I fuck with that. I love Wale's music when it's that. The other shit is ass. It's trash.
Trash is a strong word, and I cannot agree with it, man.
So what you think, man? Tell me your opinion.
I think Wale, he misses or he hits. I feel like his love making music or music about love and breakups are definitely more hits.
Yeah.
But other shit is sometimes misses, but it's not trash. I won't bump it all the time, but it's not trash. I feel like trash is a strong word. Kind of like your shoes, kind of trash. Kind of like the mask, like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of trash, but
Kind of like what?
that mask.
Nah, what'd you say before that?
Oh, the shoes that don't belong to you anymore.
But that shoe wouldn't be shit without me.
We gonna see next year. They don't. They just own the.
Do you have a shoe?
I don't got a shoe.
What do you have?
I got a lot of.
You have an addiction. That's all the fuck you got.
Oh, yay. Yay. You gotta keep on dragging me on this show, my man.
Shit. Get your goddamn act together. And I'm not talking about the drink.
I was gonna say, stay on me. Oh, man.
You a funny motherfucking guy, though, bro.
Hey, man, it's always great fun when I link with you, man. Always a great time when we link up, man.
Yeah, well, one thing I want to go back to, though, is Druski signing artists.
Okay.
On that same note, I want to start signing influencers. I'm finna start that label up quick.
Speak on it, especially with the situation going on in your life. How you plan on going about that? You finna go broke, right?
Nah, I'm not.
Okay, go ahead then.
We always gonna come back. We always gonna bounce back. Shit. As long as God allow it shouldn't be no way I feel, right?
Yeah, I've heard you say that before. So yeah.
So we good. But yeah, I'm ready to go ahead and get this label started up. I don't know what it's gonna be called as of yet, But I think I could start off signing some influence. You know anybody who'd be willing to sign up?
Influencers. You talking about far as what kind of like music,
Social media
social
influencers.
media? Uh, what's bro's name? Oh man, this you right. You gotta put the cup down, man.
Yeah, you should have
I got
fucked good.
I gotta put the cup down. Um, DC Young Fly, pretty funny guy.
The dude with the bug on his head.
Yeah, while he be on Wild Out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, hell, Druski, if you can, collab with him, I know he got his own shit going on, but I even think he'd be a good one. Um, nah, like I said, I be blacking out with the cup activists. We messed my brain up.
Yeah,
Which
it does.
who you got in mind for your influencers, man? Who you think, social media influencers?
I was thinking of what's that one motherfucker? Um, the less funny Druski.
Kyle.
Yeah,
Kyle, that's funny. I knew you were talking about immediately, man. Immediately.
yeah. I feel like I could sign him to 1080 and it'd be cool.
A 1080 contract.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like it's a new contract that we trying to push out, and really, essentially, what it end up doing is it make that nigga pay me. So he got to pay me for my influence.
You said a lot of nut shit. That's one of them.
What's crazy about it?
You're gonna have him paid to work with you.
Ain't that how that work?
It's like,
If I'm where he want to be, don't shouldn't he pay me?
but you reached out to him. He didn't reach out to you.
It don't matter. He should be grateful that I reached out to him.
That's what you really think. You really believe that.
Yeah, I really believe that.
You think he gonna sign for that too?
Yeah, I think so. I think it'd be pretty easy. What niggas sign on Wild Out for?
McCann got a lot of influence, I would say, on TV.
I know, but they be getting paid what, like a pack of Newports and New J's every week?
Hey, man, what's his name? Who be rapping when he say cut the beat?
Conceited.
Conceited. Let's talk about him real quick. Would you sign him?
Nah, he's too short.
How tall are you?
6'1".
Is that off the record?
Huh?
Is that off the record, or is that like the actual thing? Like, is that your real height?
Yeah, give or take an inch or two.
Okay, so 5'11", 5'10". Heard you.
Yeah.
Heard you. Makes sense. So you wouldn't sign conceited.
Nah, I wouldn't sign. I think his time has passed. Would you sign Hitman Holla?
Most definitely. I would sign him.
What makes you want to sign him?
His bars is crazy. Top of the dome, he be ripping niggas apart. You know. I'll get him on the track with me. Not a love song, but more of my little, mainstream music. I would definitely get on my son with me. I'll work with him. I'll work with him. You wouldn't work with him?
Nah, man, keep them wild out niggas where they at. I think that Nick Cannon, he doing what he should be doing with them. He raised them niggas. Now he gotta learn how to raise his 12 kids.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I think he got one
He
on
got
the
more
way.
than you, huh?
Listen, I'm relaxing right now. Until I find me a wife, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of relax.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, man, there's too many girls out here. I'm tired of the party scene. I'm trying to really just kind of relax and do my thing. You know what I'm saying? To make music stay focused.
I don't know.
What, making good music? Yeah, I understand that. The old Kanye did, but new Kanye was kind of bullshit. But I hear you.
No, I was saying I didn't know what the fuck you meant by you doing your thing.
Oh, just making music, going to parties
What the fuck does that got to do with you finding a wife?
because my music, I'm gonna speak to it through my songs. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to them.
Okay.
They play, and they hear what I'm talking about to them. So
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm sure you're gonna attract a lot of good wife candidates. We talk about selling that chicken or whatever the fuck you saying.
chickens. Hey, ESTG, man. Hey,
That was probably the worst ESTG verse.
you're not gonna sit in there and tell that to his face, though.
Nah, I wouldn't. If he was right here, I probably wouldn't. He too gangster for
So
me.
you scared of him, yeah?
Yeah, no, I am. I'll call the police.
The police.
Yeah, I would call the police.
What you gonna call the police for? What you know?
Because if he tried to shoot me, I'm gonna call the police.
But why would you already instantly jump to him shooting? Actually, hold on. Because shooting, I thought about artists I work with and I like a lot to work with, man, is Doughboy, Doe Beezy, man. You heard of him?
Yeah, I heard him.
Yeah, that's another underrated artist, I feel like. He be working hard, man. I got a few songs with him, and That's my young boy right there, man. That's my boy.
Dope. Easy.
No, oh really? You know what I'm saying? So yes, sir.
I fuck with him. He's a nice little nigga, man.
Would you classify him as underrated?
Yeah, I would say he's underrated. I think he could be a little bit bigger. But also think he got put in the work. He only
He
been
he,
around for a few years
he be
now.
working, man.
Oh yeah.
He be working.
Well, thanks for letting me know. Shit.
So let me ask you one more question real quick, man. I don't know if you got one for me. I got one for you. You got such a big influence on everything. So you say right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Um, so what's a word you have said you think that's excuse me,
Oh, like my lingo.
your lingo, man? What's some stuff that you said you think has caught on, man?
Nah, out of character though. In reality, uh, in Des Moines, I feel like a lot of niggas bite lingo
Nah, for sure.
because like you don't really have no lingo being from Des Moines, and so you
Right.
gotta kind of bite it from other places and other cities. I understand that, but at the same time, there's a lot of niggas who be out here. They'll hear you say some shit, and then they act like they don't know who came up with it. They just take your shit and run with it. I think that's hella weird. Like I don't know. I feel like if it's your homie, it's cool because y'all naturally talking in conversation. So it's like if you hear me saying it all the goddamn time, then it's gonna be hard for your ass not to say it back.
Mm-hmm.
But if we ain't that cool and you hear me say some fly shit one day and you just go run off, start saying it like it's yo shit, man, that's weird. You wasn't doing that before, bro.
Like when the fuck you start talking like
Literally.
that?
It's even weirder when it's the niggas who uh they was inside all their life. They was on the game their whole life. And then they get out here and they be talking like they a tough guy. That's just so fucking weird to me, bro.
Yeah, no, most definitely, man. I agree. Like you said, out of character. I feel like not trying to say I'm like a big trendsetter, but I heard some stuff from my cousins, down south and whatnot. I bring it back here, so I got it from somebody I'm close with, but it's out of Iowa.
Yeah.
So it's like, with that being said, I know where I got it from. I know I brought it back here. So I've heard niggas saying around the city. I know I brought it from where I got it from. So it's just crazy to me how people really would jock it and take. Oh, I made that up. No, he didn't.
Yeah. Quiet as kept. I know a lot of niggas out here using my lingo. You done try to go run that shit off to your girl, act like you was a cool nigga, but in reality, you got it from me. It's cool though. I don't need no credit. I ain't trying to be no hater. Shit, I'll leave that to some other nigga.
Most definitely.
But into something kind of like that. I think along with taking lingo, running on the new shit, I think some niggas is like how I was saying, niggas just been in their house the whole life. Uh, and then all of a sudden, something changes when they get older, and niggas be trying to change up to being some sort of street nigga. I'm not saying I'm no street nigga, but I think I'm comfortable with being who I am, and I think a lot of people aren't. They want to try to pretend to be a lot tougher than what they really are.
Right.
You
Excuse me.
do you feel like you know anybody like that? Or what's your experiences with that?
My experiences, man, I feel like people try to be tougher than they need to be.
Yeah,
Um, you know, I don't feel like, they always say the loudest niggas in the room is usually the softest. I feel like I don't gotta talk too much. Like, I ain't no hood dude. I ain't no shooting this and the third. I've been through some stuff. Like, don't pull my car because I'll take it there. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, but I ain't saying like anybody I see, I'm gonna smack you. I'm gonna do this. That's not me as a person. But I ain't gonna be disrespected. And so I feel like people definitely let their body, especially after high school. Once we get older, people try to like make this whole new persona who they want to be,
yeah,
or who I feel like they used to be bullied by, or they would feel threatened by back then, and they'd be like, oh well, you get older, you meet new people in life, so you want to introduce yourself because first impressions are everything.
yeah,
So if I come off as this hard, tough guy, they're gonna see me as that. But in reality, you gonna see through it. People who are really been through that and experienced stuff like that, they're gonna see right through it, and you yourself look more of a square, really.
yeah. I feel like I could see through it pretty easily, but I think that people who ain't been through it, people who ain't live a certain kind of life or just seen certain shit, they can't tell the difference. Because if you've been inside your whole life and another motherfucker who been inside their whole life start talking crazy, start acting a certain type of way like they a tough guy, you're not gonna be able to tell because to you it just look normal.
Right.
But to someone who been outside before, been around the block, it's like, nah, bro. Like you said, when the fuck you start talking like that?
Yeah, man. Like in reality, I'll be honest with myself. Um, I'm a dude. I like playing games. You know,
Yeah,
playing video games, watching anime. I be put up like hooping. You know, really chill guy. You know, I've seen some stuff in my life. You know, I've been through some shit, but I'm not constantly waving that as a accomplishment because it's
right.
not, man. It was a hard life and I hated it. You know, it was depressing. I went through a lot of trauma. I have a lot of loss because of it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to go out there and relive it and be like, oh yeah, I was out there doing that and third. Nah, man. I've seen it, I experienced it, but I'm not gonna sit there and wave it like wear it as a trophy because it's not a trophy.
Right.
It's not.
It's cool to not be cool, man.
It's cool to not be cool, man. You said it perfectly. I couldn't put it any better. If I would say so, it'd be sensational, actually.
Yeah, niggas scared to be themselves. That's really what it come down to. I think a lot of motherfuckers is scared.
Because they're not happy with themselves. They don't know who they are.
Right.
So by them not knowing who they are, personally, um, they can't be happy with themselves, bro. They just can't be.
But speaking of some scary shit, you hear about that Amazon?
Move.
Stop! I could have dropped my croissant.
The fuck? You hear about that Amazon driver who got his ass ate up by a dog?
Yeah, man, that's a pretty bold way to say it, yeah. But no, I did hear that. Unfortunate. It's crazy, crazy world, man. I feel like personally it might have been like kind of a setup. I feel like dogs aren't just gonna eat you, just mold you and eat you and drag you to the back like a movie scene, man. I feel like it was like some kind of an attack dog or something like that, or yeah, there's more to the story that's not being told, man. There's more being told. You know what I'm saying? We're missing something.
So what's your conspiracy? Like, tell me in detail what the fuck you think happened.
I feel like, man, because I know them Amazon workers be working late.
Yeah.
Um, you know, dark out. People are scared nowadays of just life in general. You know, could have had a little situation. Amazon driver could have got knocked out. I don't know what could have happened. Really, I wasn't there.
Right.
I don't know. And the dude defended the dogs. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to talk about it. We'll talk about it. But it's a sad situation, unfortunate situation.
Yeah. Rest
And
in peace.
rest in peace. And I feel like it should be handled better though, because I feel like anybody who delivers packages, you know,
It's a fear.
yeah. I mean, you hear a dog bark, you instantly go to trying to run. They say don't run. Well, I mean, what am I gonna do? Like, if I beat your dog up now, I'm in the wrong. Let me protect myself.
Do you physically think you could beat a dog up?
I will beat the shit out of the dog.
How many dogs do you think you could fight at one
At
time?
once. What kind of dogs we fighting?
Rottweilers.
Who? I'm gonna say by two. Are they babies or are they full grown?
Full grown.
I'ma say
big
one.
muscular
I'm gonna
niggas.
say like the ones who just eat straight.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, one man. One.
I like that. I like how you was realistic.
Yeah, man. I'm
A
not.
lot of niggas be
Nah. Hey, them vicious dogs, bro. Like,
nah, a lot of
they
niggas be overly confident. They be saying, "Yeah, I could kill 100 dogs. I'll fight 100 dogs." Blah blah blah. Nah, bro, them dogs is gonna get your ass.
Like one. I'm gonna come out with some scars. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna win the fight. Like, it's my life, so I'm a. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gonna persevere.
Yeah, but I'm gonna come out with some scars for sure. How about you? You don't get no rock though. You get a Doberman.
I get a Doberman.
How many you fighting?
I ain't fighting no Doberman. I love Dobermans.
Okay, I respect that. A pit bull.
I could probably fight like 2, maybe.
Two.
A pit bull, cause yeah, a pit bull. I feel like a lot of niggas get the bullies and the pits mixed up. A bully is a little bit more aggressive. I feel like the pit bulls I could take then. Probably
Okay.
2.
Two.
Realistically 2.
No weapons, just straight hands. You taking them.
Yeah, do we got a collar?
Who got a collar? Does that really matter?
It give me leverage. I've been through some shit. It give me leverage, nigga. The collar matter.
Hey, collars matter. All collars matter.
Yes. We gonna leave that alone. Actually, one thing I do want to get into real quick. Just talk about fear and scary shit as well. Why the fuck white people be walking around just fearing nothing?
What they got to
They
fear?
don't have no fear at all, bro.
What they got to fear?
I don't know, bro. It's just weird. Like being a black man, I feel like there's a few fears that you have in life of just shit that's out of your control. Like you don't even necessarily know if you gonna make it back home every day, and so it's like I think a lot of white people just walk around oblivious to the world. Like I don't know if I want to bring up this situation, but yeah, nah, I'm gonna let that situation be. But yeah, I done been in plenty of situations where a white person just say some shit just out the side of their neck, get to saying some words that they shouldn't be saying, but they ain't had no fear of saying that word. It's like how the fuck you just let that slip, and then they just sit there and look at you like you crazy for being upset.
It's just society, man. I feel like we live in a world where colored minorities, anybody, not just blacks, any minority really, is targeted. Not even intentionally all the time, but you're constantly brought up in that sense of fear, man. Like, not even by other races, like
Right.
by our own race. You can't go outside without worrying about your own race person. You sometimes, man. It's like I feel like white people don't like to worry about that stuff. I don't know, but I feel like it's not, even they do, it's not as common as we do. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I feel like that's the difference. They don't have to constantly live in that fight or flight environment. 'Cause you can't go to the store without being looked at all day. You can't go to your neighborhood, like you can't even put nothing flashy on. Like you want to look good, feel good. You know, you dress nice. You know, you can't go back to your own hood, depending on where you live at, without being worried about getting robbed by one of your homies. Not a homie, but somebody in your neighborhood.
Right.
The people are always watching, believe it or not.
Yeah,
They are
because you got
always
that big ass Cuban on your wrist.
Hey, I just bought this out to my show, man. I just bought this, but you know,
I feel like that's a little dangerous. You lucky we inside.
I got security, man. I pay for that.
You should have that. I respect
I
it.
pay for security. Cause see, even with that being said, no one's untouchable, bro. No one's untouchable. Even though it's my security, but I pay for extra protection because I got a reason to be here
Right.
and I want to be here. So I do what I gotta do to survive, man.
I respect
What's
it,
that?
man.
Is that Balenciaga mask you got on your face right now?
Nah, this is Yay. Cause like I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, cause we gonna release under a new name. It's just Yay. Just Yay.
Would that be like a whole shoe line too, or just mask? Just mask.
You'll see. We got some shit coming soon,
Okay.
bro.
I can't wait to see. I gotta give me a few pieces.
I'm gonna
man.
lay low for a few months, maybe a year, and then we gonna get active.
So when you run for president, like have like all little merch you gonna drop. All right, man. Yeah.
But nah, that was a real serious topic though. Kinda. But either way, I want to end this and wrap this up with some light. What you got going on for Halloween? You got any special plans, bro? Do you
Man.
celebrate Halloween? I mean, I would assume so. You dressed up today.
Yeah, man. I don't have any plans of it right now. I like dressing up. If I find something like a party or something to get into, I might slide through.
Maybe we should go out.
I'm with it, man. Let me know. Put the Cubans on. We get flashy, take some pictures. Do what we do. Have fun, man. I get my little activists. Have some fun. I'm with it. What you got going on? You got anything going on?
I don't got nothing going on as of right now. I'm gonna keep it real low key. I ain't gonna do too much, but I might step outside for a little bit. See what the city looking like.
See what the scene looking like. Yeah, I ain't never been out on a Halloween night, man. I've never done it, man. I want to try it. It seems like it's a fun time, a good experience,
If you get out with the right people.
Most definitely. People gotta be around you. Like I said, gotta be protected, be alert. But it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time regardless, When you're with the guys, you have a good time.
Yes, sir. Well, on that note, man, you got any other topics?
Nah, man, I'm cool, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and sit back and relax tonight, man. How about you? We good?
Yeah, man, I'm
I
cool,
appreciate this episode, man. It was fun. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, I like dressing up. Ain't usually something I do. I don't really dress up too much for Halloween, but it was cool. I ain't mind it.
Yeah, man.
I think I'm gonna get a little bit more creative next time.
Most definitely, man. But shout out to Ye and Future coming on the show. Saint Key back in his own.
Yes, sir. Well, on that note, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and we out.
Be smooth, y'all.
Ha ha ha!